Afternoon. This is Nita with the Timepiece Garden. I was going to show you Patches. He'd come around the corner to tell me hello, and he's going back. So Patches is going to have to go to freezer camp. So will Spaz. They're both roos. There's Patches. He's coming out so you can see him just a little. So Midnight is the black Jersey giant, and I want to keep Midnight. Midnight will fight with Patches to the point that Patches no longer hangs out with that group. So there's 5 of them, and then Patches is the loner. Does that make sense? And because he's a roo, my older group here that's hanging out in the trees with me, won't accept him. So when he spends all day by himself like this, the risk of him getting picked off by a predator, because there's safety in numbers, You got 6 chickens and everybody's got eyes up looking for a hawk. You tend to be safer than the one chicken. So, again, they're already starting to separate out. I gotta pick a date, send him to freezer camp. Again, Spaz is gonna go to freezer camp too. He's not a strong roo. I don't need an excessively violent roo, but I gotta have a roo that takes care of his girls. Spaz won't do it. So anyway, what are we doing today? Isn't that pretty? That's my lighting ropes. I'd had one back here. Hey, zoom out, there you go. Kind of just laid in and out, weaved in and out with the logs to see if I liked it back here, and I had the other up at the driveway at the Jeep. Okay, I like it in both places. So, went ahead and made them permanent. Got their little their thingy up on a stand. So it'll face light and get light appropriately, and then did nails and zip ties all the way down to hold it up across the top of the logs. Did the same thing on this one. And this is the new one for this side, so it goes across the top of the logs and then down and around, and it'll just kind of light up my walkway. I like light, I won't lie. I have moments where I'm working and just get to not paying attention to what time it is. And yeah, a little bit of light always makes a good topic. Same thing on the driveway. I forget to turn on the driveway lights. There'll now be rope lights there, which is awesome. All right, time to get on to the next chore. Not sure what it's going to be. I was hoping I could bring the DR trimmer down and start, trimming around the garden places. Doing the hillside there before it gets too insane. Around that garden really needs it. The ground is still so sloppy wet that any place that's got thick grass, it's just wet. And we're going to rain again tomorrow. Madness, madness. So, I don't know. Might be what I do, might not be. I don't know. Just don't know. I do know that it's warm today. It's really humid. Water is important. It's Penny. Excuse me, it's Copper. A little tan speck there, that's Freckles. Hope I've lost him. So Parthos is in there. There he is. You can see a little bit of red off the top of his comb. Anyway, chickens are all hanging out. And we will all talk to you later. So my nesting birds are back. I don't know if it's mom or dad, but he's hanging out down there on the T-post, kind of right there in the center of the dark shadow. He's got a little white grayish breast. And he does that so I'll chase him. And he wants me to chase him, or she wants me to chase him, because the babies are back up top again. You can kind of see I don't know if that's the tail or the head. Okay, it's the tail of one sticking out. Mom or dad will make a call and be like, "Be quiet, the lady's out." And they'll just sit there and not not move. That way, as a predator, I don't go for them. I go for mom or dad on the T-post, acting like it's hurt. Sorry, I've got it zoomed in so you can maybe see him, so it's wobbly. Kitty's like, I can't get him, Mom, bring him down. No. Yeah, I don't think I can get a better picture. It's a good spot. It's well hidden and well protected. So I have another nest under the awning. And I don't mind them because they eat flies and gnats and mosquitoes. So, just help knock down that population. Because, there are cows that hang out on the far side of my trees. So there's always flies and gnats and mosquitoes. All right. I can find something else to do. Again, it's really hot and it's really humid. I'm trying to do stuff in the shade. When I go to start building the woodshed here, I'm gonna have to remove the T-posts, all of them, but I've got to remove these two first. And that way I can build the first hump, put the wood in it, remove those T-posts, build the second hump. It's just a little too sunny right now to be working in that area. It is definitely a late afternoon project, or very early in the morning, because by 10 o'clock, sunlight clears the house, and it's until much later it will be in the sunlight like this. It's just too hot to work out there right now. All right, I don't know what I'm doing next. I'll figure something out. Talk to you in a few. As always, my camera shows it as much brighter than it actually is. And I say that because the lights are on. If the lights are on, it's got to be dark enough for the light sensor to make them work. But I didn't realize those were rainbowy. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. Like a yellow, blue, and red. And green. Anyway, they go down all the way to the aisle. Not quite to the end, but the aisleway is here. I like the light. I can't help it. I spent 4 days when the security light went out, and it happened to be during a new moon when there was no moonlight out here, and it was dark. I don't like that. Not so much that I don't like it, but I've got to be able to walk the property and know where I'm going and see where I'm going. So, that light there lets me know that I'm going to the chicken coop. And then there's the motion sensor lights. So should a raccoon be trying to get into the coop and making a ruckus, its motion will set off the security lights and I would know what to dispatch. Same thing here. I can walk if necessary. If something's chasing Panda or if Panda's chasing something, I can again dispatch because I can see. And then from there you get into, it just looks cute. Now imagine an arch that's also got some lights, and then the twisted willow up over here hanging out all twisted. This is going to be an awesome area one day. Just not today. Having said that, mosquitoes are out, and I'm going in the house. So keep a little light in your heart, and I'll talk to you later.